Hello and welcome to the channel again. I'm the Notes and today I have another React to Watchmojo video for you guys. This is episode 88 I believe, and this is the top 10 heavy metal bands of all time. Of course my favorite genre is heavy metal, metal, whatever you want to call it. If my computer wants to work, heavy metal, there we are. Yeah, of course the thumbnail is Dave Mustaine, Lemmy Kilmister, and of course the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, of course those three bands are gonna be on there. Um, I'm gonna take some I'm gonna predict some bands. I have a lot of metal bands that I want to talk about, but I'm gonna mention a few. I believe 10 is the maximum, so let's go. Death, Tool, Dream Theater, Opeth, Porcupine Tree, if you can call them. If you can call them metal. Yeah, of course the later, their 2000 output is metal, but they're probably not on the list. Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath of course, Megadeth, really love Megadeth. Overkill's pretty good. Another band. Agalog is a progressive black metal band. They're a bit unknown, but check them out, man. Check out The Mental, Absolute Masterpiece, and Ashes Against the Grain. I fucking love those albums. But yeah, if you want to request some Agalog, really underrated band in my opinion. But go check a band like that out. They're amazing. But yeah, those are some predictions of me. I hope there are on the list. Probably not, but we are gonna see. Not a really long video, so there we are. Only 8 minutes.
They were the loudest and fastest guys around.
Rest in peace, Jeff Venom. That was of course the guitarist of Slayer.
Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most influential heavy metal bands of all time.
Can you consider Dio a metal band? He is more of a solo artist though, but I mean Dio the band itself. They should be on the list. They're a great band.
Number 10, Venom. Though initially criticized for being less...
I mean, I like Venom, but Venom has, in my opinion, they don't have made a lot of great records. Yeah, of course, their early stuff, but when they went into the 90s and further, they didn't really create their best material, or it wasn't as good, so a bit unfortunate, but still, they're still killer.
And other acts, Venom
Just not the biggest fan of Venom.
made up for it by composing some of the fastest metal around. Because of this, their trailblazing influence in death and black metal can't be denied. Their dark sound, combined with morbid lyrics and imagery, also made them forerunners of the extreme metal scene and heavily inspired thrash metal's Big Four. Lay down your souls to the gods, rock and roll!
What the fuck, those vocals. I'm the Schwarzenegger, I'm the Terminator.
Turn on, Motorhead.
In my opinion, they are a bit overrated, if I'm really honest, but I mean, they're still a really influential metal band. But they're more, in my opinion, they're more hard rock, but that is of course debatable. But still, they deserve to be on the list, in my opinion.
By taking hardcore punk rock into a faster and heavier realm, and adding loud guitars and raspy vocals, Motorhead has been called the originator of speed metal.
The only song I know. Yeah, of course, Overkill, Motorhead, but I don't know a lot of Motorhead songs.
The band
They sound good though.
set the stage for the new wave of British heavy metal with its first few albums, and eventually joined the movement's ranks.
With its. They're not a fucking object, Watchmojo. With their first few albums. Fucking hell.
They also planted the seed for thrash metal's foundation with their consistently...
If something is an object or sounds like an object, it is you, Watchmojo. Fucking burn.
hard rockin' sound.
No, I mean good bands. Yeah, I wouldn't put them higher than 9, so yeah, good pick.
Number 8, Pantera.
Yeah, bit of a controversial band. I like their last 5 albums, of course, not the glam metal albums included. And yes, Pantera has made glam metal albums back in the 80s. Yeah, I like, of course, Carvers from Hell, really good album, my favorite by them. Vulgar Display of Power, really good one. Albums like that, they're really good. How's the album called again? Southern Trend Guild, really underrated, I think. So go check Pantera out. They're a pretty good metal band. And if you want to get into metal, this is probably the most perfect band to begin with.
With the hiring
Not the biggest fan of Phil Anselmo though.
Phil Anselmo on vocals, Pantera went from a glam metal band to pioneers of the new wave of American heavy metal. They first distinguished themselves with the groove and thrash metal effort Cowboys from Hell, but within a few short years, they topped the charts with Far Beyond Driven. Pantera's legacy continues to live on, despite their breakup and Dimebag Darrell's tragic
I'm
death.
broken. Metal as fuck though. Probably a lot of people saying, Pantera's only number 8, they need to be higher. I mean, it is good that they are on the list and that they're number 8, but not higher though.
Number 7, Megadeth.
Yes, Megadeth. Probably Metallica is gonna be higher, but Megadeth is better. They're way better.
Founded by ex-Metallica guitarist Dave Mustaine, Megadeth has had a revolving lineup since its inception. Even so, the band remains a force in metal today because they haven't lost any of their speed or intensity.
I've said it numerous times, but Holy Wars is the best metal song.
With complex instrumentals, memorable guitar solos, and volatile lyrics, they made a name for themselves as one of the big 4 early on, and have since earned gold records and a massive international following.
Yeah, Megadeth is, in my opinion, not the best live band, but yeah, I mean, Rust in Peace, absolute masterpiece, one of the best metal albums of all time, and they deserve to be on this list. 7 is a bit too low, I think, but there we are.
Number 6, Anthrax.
Ooh, interesting.
Without Anthrax and the rest of the big 4,
I wouldn't put them on the list, but very close, so maybe number 11 or 12, but not on the actual list though, and not higher than Anthrax or Megadeth and Pantera. Pantera is better though.
thrash metal wouldn't be what
But
it
Anthrax still a good band.
is today.
I mean, I love their bass player though. Fuck, I forgot their name. Fucking hell. How is he called again? I don't know.
As one of the first thrash
Frank Bello. Frank Bello is one of the best metal basses of all time. Fucking listen to Got the Time, the studio version. Listen to that bass. Oh my god.
acts to gain major
Is it good?
for label recognition, the American outfit helped define the genre with their rapid-fire riffs and hardcore punk-inspired ferocity.
Frank Bello is god on the bass, man.
By adding humor to their lyrics or collaborating with hip-hoppers Public Enemy, they also showed they weren't afraid to experiment.
I like Anthrax. No, I can actually say I love them. Really love thrash metal legend Anthrax. But yeah, the collaboration with Public Enemy is just a no.
Number 5, Slayer.
Actually, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think Anthrax is better than Slayer. I actually think Slayer is the worst thrash metal band of the 4. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that, but yeah, in my opinion, they really are. But yeah, I mean Slayer, Although I'm not the biggest fan of them, they're still really influential. And I mean, albums like Seasons in the Abyss and Rain and Blood are considered as classics, man. And I cannot deny that. Although Slayer maybe not be as good nowadays, but they still have albums like South of Heaven and Raining Blood. You cannot deny that. Well, it is basically a fact, so even if you deny it, it is still a fact.
Slayer set the pace for thrash metal with the speed and aggression of 1986's Rain in Blood.
There we go, there we go.
Throughout the years, the band built a reputation for technical...
Although I'm not the biggest Slayer fan, Raining Blood has one of the best metal riffs ever. Fucking hell.
Thanks to Tom Araya's raw vocals and bass, Jeff Hanneman's and Kerry King's dual guitar solos, and Dave, the godfather of the double bass, Lombardo on drums. Despite their graphic and often controversial lyrics, the Grammy-winning Slayer has influenced many subgenres and metal acts.
Go insane, go insane. Actually, I'm gonna say together with Angel of Death is... Seasons in the Abyss is probably my favorite Slayer song because it is the most diverse and has one of the best Jeff Hanneman and Kerry King guitar solos ever.
Number 4, Judas Priest.
Yes, Judas Priest. Fucking killer, man. Especially Painkiller. I mean, it is in the name. Painkiller. But I mean, Defenders of the Faith, Screaming for Vengeance. How's the album called again? The second album. How's the album called? Fuck, I forgot the name. But yeah, of course, Stained Glass, British Steel, great metal albums. I only forgot the second one. Fuck, I forgot. Sad Wings of Destiny. Oh man, classic Judas Priest albums. You cannot go wrong with Judas Priest. Amazing metal band.
For heavy metal, look no further than Judas Priest.
Really shitty quality with Beyond the Realms of Death, but man, is it a metal masterpiece, man.
In the 1970s, these metal gods combined the double guitar style of K.K. Downing and Glenn Tipton with Rob Halford's theatrical vocals to create their unique and heavy sound. Though more radio-friendly tracks gave them success in the 80s, the Brits remain in heavy metal consciousness for their varied song structures, fierce passion, and fashion sense. Number 3, Metallica.
Painkiller is one of the best metal songs of all time, and one of the best metal albums of all time.
While they've softened over the years, Metallica remains one of the most commercially
that is true though.
Successful heavy metal bands ever.
But Megadeth is better.
The fast-paced and aggressive sound and complex compositions of Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets positioned the band as one of thrash metal's big four. Thanks to the Black Album and their technically astounding performances, their underground following turned into mainstream success and made them leaders in the genre.
Not the biggest fan of the Black Album, but Enter Sandman is a killer track.
Number 2, Iron Maiden.
How are they not number 1? Fucking hell.
With their iconic guitars and hard rock and attitude, Iron Maiden.
How are they not number 1?
A new wave of British metal. Despite controversial lyrics and imagery, The Number of the Beast has become a classic, while Power Slave cemented them.
Number of the Beast is great. Power Slave is godlike. It is fucking godly.
Metal greats.
And then we're not even talking about Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Oh my fucking god. You cannot go wrong with Iron Maiden. Oh yes,
Known for their
love
killer
Maiden.
live shows, Maiden has always been open to trying new things and is continuously cited as
The
an
Trooper.
influence by scores of artists.
I mean, you cannot go wrong with Iron Maiden. I mean, number one is obvious, of course, but Iron Maiden is the better band. Yeah, because Iron Maiden is still killer today, and this band, they have said farewell, and they have made a lot of albums with Tony Martin that were just meh. And Iron Maiden doesn't really have a lot of bad albums, only with Blaze Bailey, which were alright. So yeah, Iron Maiden is best metal band.
Number 1, Black Sabbath.
I mean, they have created heavy metal. That is one thing you cannot deny. It is literally a fact. But that you have created the genre doesn't necessarily mean you are the best metal band. I would put Black Sabbath at number 2 and Iron Maiden at 1. I would swap those two. But yeah, I mean, on the end of the day, Black Sabbath still created it, and they're still, yeah. I mean, Black Sabbath, you just cannot go wrong with that. But in my opinion, they're number 2.
Ozzy isn't called the godfather of heavy metal for nothing. With Black Sabbath, the Prince of Darkness set the blueprint for heavy metal and countless subgenres. Alongside Tony Iommi's big bad riffs, his signature vocals and tormented lyrics made for a dark and heavy blues rock sound unlike anything before. While they solidified their status as heavy metal pioneers with the seminal Paranoid, the band continued to mark the genre with later lineups as well.
Children of the grave, yeah.
You agree with our list? Who is your favorite heavy metal band? If they're not on the list, be sure to check out our top 10 hard rock bands of the 1980s and other entertaining videos at watchmojo.com.
Paranoid, one of the best filler songs of all time. Yeah, I really enjoyed this video. I only think that Venom shouldn't be on the list, and Anthrax. Anthrax is still a good band, but I wouldn't put them in the top 10 though. Still a really good band though, but not in the top 10. And you can throw Slayer off there as well, but I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. So, I mean, Slayer, they still can be number 10, but yeah, really overrated metal band. Megadeth was on there, that was good. Black Sabbath was number 1, pretty obvious. Iron Maiden wasn't number 1, that was a bit disappointed. Pantera was on there, they can be. Judas Priest, definitely. Metallica, I would say a bit lower. I would put Megadeth at number 3 and maybe Metallica at number 7, because Megadeth still makes trash albums, and Metallica had also made a trash album last year, but you had to wait for that 8 fucking years, and Megadeth is consistent all the time, so yeah, there we are. But Metallica is more popular, and that is what counts on the end of the day. Yeah, really, like I said, with some bands like Opeth and Death and Tool and Dream Theater, of course. Yeah, they deserve to be also on the list, but they weren't because they're not as popular, I think. So there we are. But still, and of course this band, Queensryche. I mean, I still love them, but their later material was a bit meh. So there we are. But yeah, you cannot deny that an album like Operation Mindcrime is an absolute masterpiece. You cannot deny that. But there we are. That was the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm gonna look a bit at the comments because they are probably pissed off. But there we are. Seriously, number 6 should be Megadeth. Anthrax is not better than Megadeth. That is true. Everyone already knew the top 3 before they clicked on this video. Yeah, I wouldn't put Metallica as high because they only have made 4 trash albums. So there we are. Iron Maiden is the greatest heavy metal band of all time. Fucking true. This is bullshit. They didn't even put the best guitars of all time, the legendary Lil Wayne, on the list. I'm not gonna talk about that. 1970 through 1975 Black Sabbath, 1975 through 80 Judas Priest, 1980 through 1985 Iron Maiden. That is actually a bit bullshit because I enjoyed Somewhere in Time and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, so I would say 80s Iron Maiden, but there we are. And 1985 through 1990 Metallica. Don't necessarily agree though, but there we are. Megadeth and Motorhead deserve way more. Megadeth deserves more. Motorhead was good for where they were. Venom should have been replaced by Death. Definitely. Fuck yeah, Death is at least top 5. Come on, turn it. Yeah, stuff like that. They definitely deserve to be on the list. How is Anthrax higher than Megadeth and Pantera? Yeah, that's a good question. Metallica number 1 forever? No. No, just no. My favorite metal bands are Metallica and Megadeth. Bruh. Do you want to get hate? What about Dio? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Dio deserves to be on the list. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. What the fuck, man? No. They're all rock bands. Metallica should be first. And where the fuck is ACD? ACDC's fucking rock, man. What the fuck are you on about? And Metallica is way too high, man. Overrated metal band. Metallica isn't the best metal band and AC/DC is hard rock, yep. Metallica is good in the 80s, but then they got fucking commercial and didn't made an album for like 5 years, so there we are. And those albums that you had to wait for were pretty balls. So there we are. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I really did. Some picks like Opeth and Death and Dream Theater, stuff like that, they weren't on there. That was a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, what can you do about it? It is Watchmojo. They only pick the most popular. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe of course to the channel if you want to know for more videos like this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, God bless, stay safe, take care, have a nice day, and Iron Maiden is the best metal band. Up the irons. Yeah, they're just the best, there's no denying it. Number 2, it is high, but not high enough. Up the irons, take them high, and Iron Maiden is best metal band. They're number 1 for probably everyone. Black Sabbath is really good and they invented it, but Iron Maiden is better.